Are you sensitive? And if you are sensitive, one of the attributes that you probably have had happen in your life is taking responsibility for other people. And I wanted to talk about that because it was something that I did constantly throughout my life. And still, now I need to check in with myself. If I am taking responsibility for another person and I'm taking responsibility for their well being. Now, when you're sensitive, what can actually happen is you have a greater depth and awareness of empathy, of how the other person is feeling, on the different things that could be going on with that person. And because you go, oh, I can feel this, or this is really difficult, or really difficult, really not nice, or if I was in this position, it'd feel like crap. So what you try to do is you try to help that person, and you try to help them to feel better. You try to help them to get out of the situation they're in. But sometimes you don't actually ask yourself, how did this person get into this situation? Were they being silly? Were they not taking responsibility of themselves? And that's how they ended up here. Have they been, pushing away the things in which have been coming up into the forefront of their life for quite some time? Are they not wanting to see what's going on? Or are they just flat out denying everything? And if these come up, really have a think about whether you trying to help them to be in a better place, if that's really helping them or not. Because what can happen is you help a person to be in a better place, and what actually happens is you're enabling their behavior. And so just have a think about this, because this happens in very small ways, this happens in much larger ways, this happens in a lot of different ways. Family, friends, partners, relationships, all kinds of stuff like that. So really ask yourself, okay, has this person taken responsibility of where they are, about how they've got to this situation, and are they actually doing things to help themselves at this time? And just by asking yourself these questions, it can be a lot easier and clearer for you to really understand whether helping them on whatever level that may be is actually going to be really beneficial for them in the long run, or it's going to be a short-term fix. Okay. It's always important to be loving. It's always important to be empathetic, but it's important to not allow yourself to be taking the piss out of, really. So ask yourself these questions. I really hope this has helped. All right, lots of love. Bye-bye for now.